jumped over me, I know you'd be like, ooh! And it'd be like 400 pounds flopping down on top of
400 pounds? How big is the hobby horse? Jeez. I don't think I could carry that.
No.
That would be bad.
I have no clue what we're talking about. I'm sorry, folks.
What are we talking about today, Dave?
Today we're talking about old school tech deck.
The little tiny
skateboards.
Oh, okay.
They're adorable.
Just like you.
All right, so the other day I was walking through Walmart, and I always scope out all the toys. I go almost down every single aisle just because I like to see what's going on. And I am not a huge collector of tech deck. In the past, like late 90s, I had a whole bunch, but I haven't really collected them in a while. But I saw these really cool collabs with Santa Cruz and SpongeBob, and then like a set of Ninja Turtle Santa Cruz collabs. So I was like, those are really cool. And there's a couple little stickers in there. I'm gonna go ahead and open it because I'm not.
Man, this is the Jim Phillips illustration knockoff of the Blue Hand.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's kind of what I like. The Blue Hand is like iconic for Santa Cruz, and so I thought that's kind of funny, like the SpongeBob. But the reason I wanted to open, at least I'll open this one at least, is you got some cool stickers, a little Santa Cruz,
Nice turtle style,
like a sewer cover, and then there's a couple more stickers in here. But these.
Oh, does this one have this on a sticker? No.
So Tech Deck was actually kind of one of the, like, sorry, I'm trying to hold that for John so he can, like,
Got it, John?
So Tech Deck, they've been around since, like, 91, 89, somewhere in there, like, early 90s, and maybe late 90s, I don't know. Hold on, let me look it up really quick. 98.
Didn't you say you applied for a job?
Yeah, so right out of art school, Tech Deck was it was originally owned by X Concepts, and they were based out of San Diego. They were in Escondido, which was about 15 minutes from where I grew up in the San Diego area. And so they had a job opening. That was my first job interview out of school was at Tech Deck. I drove down there, and I remember going into the Tech Deck facility, and I don't remember who...
What was that like? Is it all just miniature?
My word.
Like
this guy. No. I'm not kidding you. The guy that interviewed me, I feel like he was the president of the company or maybe the founder. I don't know. I go into his office. He's like, super cool people. He's like, yeah, come on in. And I came in, and he sits down behind his desk, and his desk was piled with toys. Like, not just Tech Deck, just toys. And his wall, he had, like, shelves, and they were not organized. They were just, like, piles of toys. And he literally was like, oh, sorry. And he goes, and slides the toys for my resume and stuff. And I did not get the job. Probably because this was me the whole time. I was, like so excited. I was so giddy. And I didn't get the job. And that was...
Note to all you youngsters out there, don't be giddy.
Yeah, you got to play it cool. But I just... I ruined it.
Dave.
Although, in fairness, this is like early 2000s. So this is like 2001. They were looking for a 3D animator because they were trying to get into some sort of gaming. And I didn't have I had illustration background and graphic design, but I didn't have any 3D animation skills, and they needed somebody that could do animation, so. But, that being said...
So make sure you're qualified for the job you just applied for.
Well, it didn't say that on the application. It did say illustrator, which I had been doing illustration, but then they were like, we're actually looking for the reason we're looking for an illustrator is to actually do 3D work. And I was like, oh. But this is before, like, all these websites and all this stuff. Like, you literally,
You probably found it in the newspaper.
I think I probably found it on Monster. Do you remember Monster? I don't even know if they're still around. It was like a job search engine. But anyways.
All the jobs I've gotten, people just come and offer me a job.
You know what? That's one thing. I have never been headhunted. I always feel like a loser. Like, so many people are like, oh yeah, I was headhunted for this. I'm like, wow, I've never been headhunted.
I've never been that. I just usually even at
it's just like, beep.
Even at that place, I had Lisa that worked there, and she was like, oh, we need somebody. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm on my way.
Yeah, that's where my daughter is now. She's like trying to get into the animation world, and just it's all about connections. But anyways, I didn't have any connections at Tech Deck. But I was looking at this, and I was like, oh, I wonder if they're still in Escondido. And sure enough, they got bought out by Spin Master. So they are no longer in Escondido.
Huh?
So I don't know if I would have got that job. Maybe I would have ended up in where they headquartered out of, New York.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, they would have fired you a long time ago.
They would have been like, this California kid in New York? Nope, get out of here. But anyways, so Tech Deck, they have done like in the late 90s, they were doing stuff with like Santa Cruz, World Industries, Toy Machine, like all the big skateboard brands. And they would do like recreations of actual decks, and they would do the graphics on them, and then they always included little stickers. So to get like a World Industries sticker, it was like pretty stinking cool. And they even made this collection. These are the brand Toy Machine. I got 2 of these little guys, but these came with little like miniature magnetic skateboards. And you know what? I was going through all my old toys. I was going through a bin of them, and I did that toy show where I was selling stuff, and I was pricing these out, and I was like, you know what? I just like these. I just want to keep them. I didn't want to sell them. Here's a little World Industry guy. He's pretty cool. And then this was kind of their character. This is like a little thumb. So for fingerboards. Yeah. It's a thumb.
Do you use your thumb?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Well, maybe
so at Designer Con.
Yeah.
Like I see these things at Target. I mean,
nothing, right?
Yeah. But at Designer Con, they had a whole booth, and guys, man, it was crazy.
Oh, they got like ramps and rails and all the slides and everything. And there's guys that they're like going off a ramp and kick flipping and like catching it and crazy stuff.
When I saw that, stood them up.
Okay, now it is like, okay, this is kind of our problem, right? We're old guys playing with toys, and so you've got 30, 40-year-old dudes playing with like finger skateboards or kicking around. But you know what? It's it's better than. Have you seen the pony,
the hobby horse thing? That is sweet. So my first, when I graduated, long time ago, Sonny, when I graduated and I was barefoot, walking in the snow.
Yeah.
My first show in D.C. from Nancy Drysdale put me in the show, and it was and I made this hobby horse, and the hobby horse was in the gallery. It was great.
Wait, you custom built a hobby horse?
Yeah.
Was it like a traditional horse, or did you make it weird, like a monster?
It was a weird thing.
So it was like a hobby monster,
right? So. But it was super cool. So
did you run around? Did you run around the show going
jumping over things? I'm gonna join the circuit actually.
All right, with the hobby horse. Okay.
I'm gonna make a cool hobby horse and join the circuit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go down the path of fingerboarding. That's gonna be my new. Let me see if I can do like a little. Like, can I at least do like an ollie?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Whoa. Nice. You're a pro. Now, see, I can get on a hobby horse and jump over logs. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be the next.
All right, episode. So your hobby horsing skill is better than my tech deck skill.
When we meet that 2,000 goal, I will hobby horse over this table. Actually, I will hobby horse over Dave as he's getting a tattoo. That'd be awesome.
There's no way your body is ever jumping over this table.
With a hobby horse, though. The hobby horse lifts you into the air. It's going to be awesome. Stay tuned for that episode.
Oh, my
Ray Hobby Horses over Dave getting a tattoo. Sponsored by Toys on Tap.
You would crush me. You would crush me.
It's going to be awesome.
Oh, I don't even know if I can trust you jumping over me, let alone this table.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. No, I'm not. If you jumped over me, I know you'd be like, ooh! And it'd be like 400 pounds flopping down on top of
400
me.
pounds? How big is the hobby horse? Jeez. I don't think I could carry that.
No.
That would be bad.
I have no clue what we're talking about. I'm sorry, folks.
Oh, we're talking about how this guy is a thumb. And Tech Deck. Remember Tech Deck.
Oh. Okay.
Did you get this guy, John? He's a thumb. If my thumb had a hat on it. So anyway, Dave is going to be a professional tech decker.
Yep.
Is there a name for
fingerboarding. That's what they do. They fingerboard. And we'll have to put some footage of some pro fingerboarders. What is going on? We're supposed to have a professional show here.
Well, we're talking tech deck and hobby horsing.
Yeah, that went weird really fast. But anyways, these are cool. Hot Wheels just came out with a line of skateboards, and they come with these plastic tennis shoes that you can put your fingers in.
That's too much.
They don't seem quite right. It still feels like Tech Deck is where you kind of get still the name brand skateboards and all the name brand artwork and cool stuff. So, yeah, Tech Decks, they're still around.
That's where it's at.
I didn't get a job there, and now look where I am.
And they are still around, thank goodness.
They are still around, but not because of my doing. So,
well. Anyway.
All right.
I guess we're going to end it there because I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Tell us your tech deck story. And
if you're a professional tech decker, fingerboarder,
subscribe and like below.
Yep. And send us videos because it's cool.
It is pretty cool, I would imagine.
I can't do it.
No.
But I can hobby horse.
I'm going to end we'll sign out with this.
See you later.
Oh boy. I don't know what happened there.